Good morning, everybody. It's Friday at the KOA convention here in Charleston. We're going to give away a lot of awards today, but before we get going, we want to take a look back at last night's 50th anniversary party for the KOA Owners Association. Tell us about the party, Dave.
I was told last year, it was kind of a surprise to me that this was our 50th anniversary, and I thought this is a great opportunity to get KOA corporate, the owners, non-KOA Owners Association members together for a real chance to celebrate just our friendship between the whole group of us. And I thought, what a great facility we have right here to do it. So this is what we're doing.
Hi, everybody. We just celebrated our Presidents and Founders Awards for this year, and our main speaker just took us to all new heights.
And if there's one thing above all else I learned in all my years flying fighters, and also in your shoes, as an entrepreneur, as a business person, with a family to feed, goals to meet, struggles to overcome, it's that you can't do it alone. And while I may have flown 65 real-world combat missions by myself in the cockpit of that beautiful F-16, I assure you this, I was never flying solo. I always had my wingmen, those men and women, not just in the air, but also behind the scenes, on the ground, who helped me not only to survive, but to win. Because winners never fly solo. And this morning, I'm going to be your wingman. And what I want to do is strap in with you and talk about how to dodge some of the missiles of adversity and change that are being shot at you as you take on this crazy business, building the campsites, serving the Americans and the Canadians who come to you to spend their vacation time, to live their dreams. Because you guys know that there are some missiles being shot at you as you grow this business and be an entrepreneur. The changing technologies, the aging infrastructure, the marketing plans, upgrading to the internet, making sure there are new beds, learning all the challenges of this business to keep up that trajectory that you guys have experienced in the last couple years. Because the missiles are coming. Ladies and gentlemen, it's almost 2015. The key is let's not get shot down. That's why you're here, to collaborate, to grow. And what I want to share are some of the things I learned in the competitive world of flying fighters and also as an entrepreneur just like you, and how we can be that wingman, not just for the campers who show up, but for those men and women who you fly with every day, some who are sitting next to you in this table, some who will be taking over your campsite when you retire and buy your island in the Caribbean, which you guys all want to do, right?
Hey, Waldo, it was amazing how you understood our business, the recipe at KOA. What did you do in advance in order to prepare for this flight?
Well, one of the things, as you remember, I talk about is being mission ready, not flying by the seat of your pants. And what I do on every mission is I have a pre-flight intelligence briefing. I gather information. I speak to your top guns like Mike and Toby, and I get on the phone. I want to hear it from the horse's mouth. But I'm also all over your website. I'm looking at your press releases. I'm here reviewing all your marketing materials and understanding the language. I visited your franchise.
Yeah, that's amazing. You went out and actually visited a campground. That was awesome.
Because I was able to really get a feel for your business, not just from words or from a conversation, but literally being out in the trenches. And then I also talked to the folks here. You saw me walking around beforehand, and last night at the dinner, I talked to a lot of the folks who are actually going through successes or struggles, and I want to learn from them what they do.
In such an honest perspective, to do that pre-mission work, and really, whether it's good or tough, he covered it. So fantastic job. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We're about to give away our Rising Star and Franchisee of the Year awards, our big awards of the year. Let's go live to the stage.
The Rising Star for 2015 is Mike and Cindy Shrugs from the Quechee Valley, Pine Valley KOA. And it's not just because you were nice to me this morning.
first off, I'd like to say thank you to the KOA staff. Since we bought the campground, we've had super support, okay? And my partner here beside me, my wife Cindy, okay? She's been the best partner. She's been in all my businesses through the years and always there to help me. And she's probably the greatest asset that I have, and that's a fact.
Their location has a historical feature that visiting tourists will always remember. And they come from a state so big it has its own name for snowbirds. I'm sure you figured out by now that we're talking about the San Antonio, Texas KOA, the 2015 KOA Franchisee of the Year Award.
What a great honor. I know Alfred and my father would be very proud today, and I thank you. I think of the first day that we opened up was the first day Hemisphere opened in April of 68, and we were 100% full that day. What we didn't know is that when we got there, we did not have any change for the cash registers. We had no receipt book. We didn't even know that we needed to number the sites. We had no trash cans. The hot water heater didn't work, so everybody had cold showers for the next 3 or 4 days. And now here we are, standing on the stage, being honored with this. Thank you.
We had a great inspirational message today from our CEO, Jim Rogers, who brought a very special guest via Skype.
Who's behind my yellow sign? She is a woman, and she is your fan. And she has been with me for 42 years in my life on and off at KOA, and her call sign is Bunny.
The changes I've seen in the company and the campgrounds between the 70s and now are really incredible. There are fewer campgrounds than in the early days, but they are much nicer than the ones I remember in the 70s. Technology has changed the way people do business everywhere, and KOA has now caught up. I've seen wonderful improvements in the facilities and the services that camper families find. But it's always been about the good people working in an industry that they can feel really proud about. It's about families working in America and Canada. But it's also about those families working for other families in America and Canada, providing a way for them to travel and enjoy the outdoors together.
This idea of hospitality, making you what your guests feel, I think is really an important one. This guy in Boulder calls his employees hospitalians. Hospitalians. I want to become outdoor hospitalians. I want to know that we know in our business how we help change the way our camper feels, not just serve them.
We had a jam-packed day today at the KOA convention here in Charleston, and I'm heading into the expo to do some shopping, and watch out for tomorrow. It's another full day at the KOA convention. Come on!